Ah, okay. Hello. Audio good? Mayhaps. Turn it down a bit, mayhaps. There we go. Maybe that'll be fine. Hello. Let's put this downstairs. I'll just let that loop in the background. Hello. Rise is happening soon. World sucks dick officially now. Official sucks dick. So we're gonna... It's 5 in the morning, by the way, forgive me. So we're just gonna do this, note of reference. Haha, funny. I play insect glaive mostly. I know most weapons. I don't really know like gun lance and stuff, but I've played most of them. I haven't fought most monsters with them though, so understand that I'm an insect glaive player. So that might cause you issues. Okay, so let's start this off right. Great Yagris, he's just too good. Haha, isn't that funny what I said? It's because he sucks. But we're putting him in swag tier. Cause he swallows the Jessica, which is quite funny. Great Euros, we're gonna put him in that tier. Oh wait. I'm not saying that anymore, so just know I'm talking about that one. Cause he's a good boy. Dodogama we're probably gonna put Dodogama in the die tier, cause he's stupid and I hate him. And he's just, it's so funny when he dies. I think it's quite funny, but that's all the credit he gets. By the way, I'm not putting a lot of, unless I feel like there's a big difference between them to the point where I hate one but enjoy a different one. I'm not going to be messing with these like high rank and master rank ones. It's a lot of effort, and I'm way too lazy for something like that. Kulu, I think Kulu goes slightly above OK tier, cause you know he's just a shitty bird, but he does look at his egg funny, so I think that gives him a bit more credit. We're gonna take Tzaitzi over here. You also get there. Pretty shitty creature, but he does take a picture of the Moster, and that's pretty high tier. We're gonna put Jura in OK tier because he just kind of exists. I'm gonna put Lavassioth in die tier just because he's Jura Totus, but then they gave him the bouncies, which isn't that funny. I don't really see where the joke is with that one. I don't really get it, personally. These are gonna get more interesting as like better monsters come out, by the way. I hope. Right now, I'm dealing with the trash. Alright, Veachotis, excuse me. Pretty good fish. Pretty good fish. You know, it's one of those ones where it's like, there's a lot of monsters where there's not much variance depending on what weapon you're playing in terms of like being more or less aids. So I don't really have any specific information to discuss about them. It's mostly just, is the Moster cool? Is the Moster not cool? And I think if you're an Ice Moster, you get automatically lodged in cool tier because you are not made of fire. Puke, he has a funny face, and it's okay. Now Corral Pucky, tail inflation plus having a funny face, I think that, and okay, I'll take a minute. I'll actually talk about a Moster here for a second. I know, fucking crazy. His attacks are great. He's a good boy. He shoots the laser beams, which was directly stolen from Zeno actually, which, you know, if it works. It's a bit of a weird choice, but I respect it. But all in all, for like a tier 1 Moster, he's very good. Big fan. Normal Toby. I don't like normal Toby that much as a fight, but his design's great. Um, in the slew of, it's just because in base world, you know, you're gonna fight him a lot. But compared to most like shitty tier 1 monsters, especially in the older games, Toby's kind of fucking epic. And then Viper Toby, I love him so much. I love him a lot. My favorite boy. Um, he's cute, and he does the cool flip, and that's all you really need, I think. Why does Polymo doesn't first show up in high rank? You're fucking dumb. The guy who made this, I'm calling you out. I hope you have a great day. Polymo kind of makes me angry. His gimmick is that he blows you, which normally I wouldn't mind that much, but you know, calm down. Stop. Stop. Nightshade, now, I feel like people wouldn't really like me for doing this, but Nightshade's freaking awesome. He's such an asshole. And when he does something dickheady, look at his face. He smiles at you. He smiles. But then you knock him over and he goes, whoop, whoop, whoop. Perfect. Revenge. So Baroth. I'm enjoying this. Baroth, I want to put him in what tier, but I don't know, he's like fine, but he does make choo-choo train noises when he gets pissed, which I wish I could relate to, but sadly I'm not that cool. Banburo, big fan actually, very cute boy. I think he's one of those monsters that gets a lot more spooky if you're playing a slow weapon. That's kind of when that starts happening. Although I guess Corral comes after him. And you know, Banburo is kind of a scary monster for the start of Iceborne. He's probably one of the harder ones there, actually. I like him a lot. We're gonna put him in Bawa tier with the rest of the gamer boys. Rataban, I think, can also go there. Not particularly hard, not particularly spicy, and he does have bounce my balls, but nothing is better than just breaking off all of his little bones and watching him get so upset. I do love that. Uragan. I think we'll also put him here. I like him a lot more than in the old games. I think they're going in a right direction with him. He doesn't make me want to blow my head off like old Uragan. He's kind of cute. He is still kind of annoying, but he's nowhere near as bad as he used to be. Andrew, normal Andrew. We're just gonna put him in okay. He's fine. His sneezing is epic. I do like sneezing mechanics in games. I think there should be more of them. But, you know, he's a brute wyvern. He just kind of jumps around. He kind of thwacks you. And, you know, that's not his fault. And he does go... which is also kind of cool. I love him. I don't like fighting him. He's a good boy. And his flaps. Oh, don't even get me fucking started on the flaps, dude. When he goes and his little flappies come up, perfect. Ideal. Now Fulgur right here. Fulgur goes in a wobble. Wait. I said I wasn't gonna do it again. I literally lied to you on the internet. I literally did it. Fulgur Andrew makes me his when he the flaps come up and they go awesome, epic, and he has Shocky Muckus. That's disgusting. Fulgur Andrew gets a way out here. Raytheon. I think normal Raytheon can go in okay tier. I think being able to do Raytheon early on that first quest, the first quest in Wildspire, was like the moment that made me start playing World like hella. That shit was awesome. A really great early monster. I don't like Raytheon in the old game. She's fucking annoying, but I also just hate the old games. I'm sorry, I just hate them. I hate them so much. I get so angry all the time. And I'm gonna put Pink Raytheon in I think it's a great, it's like tutorial for what like a subspecies or a variant is, where it's just like, it's Raytheon, but she got some more tricks. She do the sideways flip. She has like the run up to you with the sideways bite, but then she does a forward one after it, which is like a little prank if you're not ready for it. I like her. We're gonna skip gold Raytheon for now. I don't want to do super late shit right now. We'll save all of that for the end. Rathablows can go and die tier. I'm sorry, I fucking hate him. He's so annoying. And okay, it's not really his fault. I mean, it is his fault. I hate you. If any Rathaloses are watching this, I hate you. He is way better than he used to be. The fucking thing he did in the old games where he goes up to the sky and he's like, I'm up here now, and then poisons you with his claws. Hate him. Hate him. You are fucking awful. You know what? You go and no. You go and die. You go and cunt tier. You're a pure cunt. Cunt tier. Because he's Rathalos, but more annoying here. Not you. I'm gonna put these down here just so they're not in my way. Sorry, bastards. Legiana. I put Legiana in what tier? A lot of these I'm putting up higher are like kinda not the most exciting monsters, like, you know, Kulu and Tzatziki, Legiana, you know, they're kinda like basic bitch tier 1s. They're not too exciting, you know. They're not your Rayangs, they're not your Yongarugas, they're not your Zenogres. But, you know, they have a lot of, you know, Kulu and Tzatziki especially, you know, they got a lot of character. Kulu looks at his egg, which I think elevates him beyond okay. I get happy when I fight them. I think Legiana's cool, and I like it when she screams. Shrieking Leggy, I want to put up higher. I think if you're fighting it mono a mono, it's up higher. I really like Shrieking Jegiana, excuse me. But Dig Dug Dak, my boy, did point out that in the Hoarfrost, it and normal Legiana tend to like gang fuck you, which is not very many dollars in my eyes. Not very many dollars at all. Okay, Adogerone. Ebony Adogerone. No, that's next. Shut up, handler. Adogerone's like you know, I might put it in swag just because it's like, in terms of new monsters in world, Adogerone is like very, very high tier. It's very like easy to understand. It's fast without being like AIDSy or bullshit. There's not a whole lot of dog monsters, and he's got that. I hate Bleed, but he's a good tutorial for it since it's very easy to understand what he's doing all the time. Now this, people are gonna get so angry when I do this. I don't like Ebony Adogerone as much. I think his jump spamming just fucking annoys me a lot of the time. I like his like dragony run around moves. I like those, and his like speeds. I hate how he can like chain the jump over and over though. I'm so sick of it. Diablos. Defo high tier, easily one of the hardest base game monsters, I think, and a really great sort of tutorial moment for those people coming out of low rank. He hurts a lot, but he's very understandable. He's not complicated at all. He runs at you. He goes, I'm going to run at you, and then he runs at you. He does it. He does not lie to you when he says that. And then if you fuck up, you're just an idiot. You're just stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Black Diablos though. Wah, 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 wah. She just goes in the floor. She just goes in the floor. She goes in the floor. She goes in the floor. Tigrex. Now, okay, this is when things get a bit more complicated, because normally Tigrex, kind of an annoying, kind of a sour trout, really, kind of a not team player, not really a team player type monster. Definitely a bad guy, definitely one of the original bad guy type monsters. But when you're playing Lance, right, you play Lance, first of all, play Lance. If you're not playing Lance, play Lance. Fun weapon, do it. I would say, I'll leave that as a cliffhanger for you. When you're playing Lance, you got the clutch counter. That's the beta, might have been alpha cow damage noise that I just made from Minecraft. It's so strange on him, and it's so much fun. So I think because of that, I'd like him more than a lot of the OK monsters. I think Bubba was a good, like, still kind of cringe tier, but like, I like them a bit more. That's what I'm gonna put Bubba as. And then Awawa is like, I like these. And then this is like, these are hella good. And kind of the same way over here where it's like, they kind of suck, but they don't. You know what, in that case, you can go and, nah, they don't make me angry. No, they make me angry. They make me angry. I'm sorry, they make me angry. I get angry. I get angry. I get angry. I just anyway, on to Brute Tigrex. Definitely a bad guy. Now Tigrex was like a bad guy. Brute Tigrex is like a bad guy, and he's freak nasty. I love him. He's one of those monsters. I feel like Tigrex kind of gets away with the whole spammy thing. He tends to spam a lot of the same moves, but that feels like what he'd do. That feels like his purpose. And Brute Tigrex, he just yells at you. He thinks you suck. And you know what? Fair point. Fair joint, maybe. You know what? I don't think I like him enough to put him in swag. I don't think he's a swag monster. I don't think he's a swag monster. We're gonna hold off on that. I'll come back to you later. Now Nergigante, Defo swag tier. Lost a lot of its. You know, it's not like what it was in the old games. In the old games, Narga had a very funny gimmick where it was like you had a string of moves and only the first one was telegraphed. It would do the first one, and from there it was up to you to know what the monster was going to do after that, or what it could do, I guess. In World it doesn't really have that. It's more just like it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop going. And it stays very close to you at all times. If it backs away, it's gonna come right back. So it doesn't. It's a very fast monster that doesn't really get annoying unless you're trying to chase it around. If you're trying to chase it around, then it's just gonna keep like hopping around, and you're gonna fuck it up. But it's a monster that you kind of like. You know when you get the red cape and then there's the cow from Alpha Minecraft, remember? And then you wiggle the red cape and it like runs at it. That's like Narguga. Okay, now so Barioth. I don't hate World Barioth. I know a lot of people think he's annoying. I don't really think he's that annoying. He is more annoying than some though, so I'll put him in a firm. I like him more than Andrew. Maybe I should sort these tiers, but I feel like that's way too much work. If that's the case, Black Diablos definitely up there. Rathalos definitely up there. Juragrotus definitely there. Then like, yeah, let's sort these tiers real quick. I think Andrew's pretty low tier there. I think Raytheon's pretty high tier here. I think this is good. No, I think this is better. Then let's do like, you know, definitely behind that. You're up here. You're up here. You're up here. You're like, I think that's fine for you. I think that's good. I think like that's good. I think like that's good. I think that's good. I think that's a good sort there. Let's go like Vipper. Fucking move! I'm sorry, I got angry again. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Put you like down here. Put you like up here. You can come up like up here. I like you. I think this is good. And then like, well, I think this is already, I think I'm gonna do that. Because I'm a terrible human. Okay, so left is the most, oh wow, wait. Or like left is the closest to this. Then right, it gets farther away and closer to, wait. And then same thing, then the blah, and then okay, and then die. Okay, so you read it like a book in America. Not like one of those anime books you love so much. Not like one of those anime books you love so much. Frostfang is pretty high tier in my. I think Frostfang might be like top. Oh, wait, for me. Frostfang very cute. I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far. The problem is the way I'm viewing it is I like him more than Fulgur Andrew. You know, so ideally that would put him up here. I do like him a lot. I think we'll keep him there for now. We're gonna cut into some more of the base monsters that we kind of skipped. Devil Joe, right? When I first fought Devil Joe, didn't really like him all that much. Then I played Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, the worst game on the planet, just a fucking awful game, literally terrible game. And after fighting that Devil Joe in the worst game, he's like, I kind of like Devil Joe. We're gonna put him like up here. A little better than Tigrex, a little worse than Toby. You know, that's how it works. I think Kieran Kieran can be the first Shash. Defo belongs in the Shash tier. Kieran's just like a real Shash type monster. Oh, I didn't even mention Devil Joe is like one of the OG bad guys. Devil Joe is like pure bad guy material. It's true. Okay, Basil. Basil's like, we take Basil, we go like here. That's Basil right there. You see Basil? When you in high rank, we was Kangs, right? Beat low rank, beat Diablos, beat Rathalos, we was Kangs. You're doing your pussy shit like, oh, high rank Pucky, gonna kill this monster. Basil. That's you dying in the quest against Pucky. That's so fucking embarrassing. Even Da Handler is like, bruh. That's what she says. That's her dialogue. And it's insane that she says that, because that's like a meme reference. And, you know, I don't really think Capcom references memes all that often. When we put Seething Basil, we bring him up here, because Seething Basil's fucking epic. That's just how it works. Gavinus. Gavinus pretty good. I liked him more originally. I kind of prefer GU Glavinus. I think his more rigid fighting structure fits really well with the old game style. I don't know, he just feels really smooth. In World, he's pretty good. I think I'd put him in high no, like you know, like there. I think that's a good spot for him. I like him a lot. I don't like him as much as the GU one, but he's a good monster. But then we blah, but like inverted blah. That's acidic glaive right there. Fucking love acidic glaive. Fucking mwah. Kiss his lips. Kiss his tips, maybe. That's all I got to say on that one. What next? We can put that there. Let's drop over to Snora Magdaros. He's a big turtle. Wow, he's a big turtle. I think he gets bonus kudos for that. I think he's the best die. He's the best die because he's a fucking big turtle. Wow, dude. Holy shit. Calm down. Didn't need that much turtle, but well done. And when Nergigante thorns, blah, 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 when he shows up on his back, and the Admiral's like, Nergigante. Anyway, Leshen and Ancient Leshen go and Shash. You know what, Ancient Leshen go and Shash tier. Leshen go and cunt tier. They suck. Mega balls. Some people, some acquaintances I have are like, I don't get why people hate Leshen. It's because Leshen fucking sucks, okay? It's because Leshen sucks dog dick. It's true. If you Google it, go on the Extra Life page, which I know, but they have a pretty accurate page on Leshen. It just says sucks dog dick. That's what it says on there. I would check it. And then after that, Brachydaios. Brachydaios, okay, I have very similar to Glavenus in my brain. I forgot to pronounce Glavenus terribly, so I'm sorry, I broke character for a second there. Where Brachy's kind of annoying, is kind of annoying in World. In the old games, right, you could kind of just roll under his punches, very sexy. In World, his hitboxes, I think he's either smaller or it's just he has fatter hitboxes. He's kind of, you know, you kind of got to skirt around him more. I still like him a lot. I think he's like a little bit above Glavenus in my brain. I think that's kind of where he's sitting. Still like him. He's not the same. Veterans would understand. Now let's drop over to Nergigante thorns. Pretty good. I like him. You know, nothing too crazy. He encourages playing aggressive. He's a very good, like, lead into high rank. And they build him up pretty well. He's fucking, I don't know, he's just cool. He doesn't really feel like, you know, he's one of those monsters that's turbo aggressive, but I never really felt like he was a dickhead, you know? He never really feels like a dickhead type monster. He just really gets into it. Like people on the television who punch each other. They just really get into it. I think we're gonna put him in like right here, I think. I like him. He's a good boy. I have fun. I don't know. Normal Nergi is kind of Nergigante thorns is kind of easy. Maybe like right there. I think that's good for him. I think that's a good spot for him. What are we missing from base game? We can move these down here. I'm not going to be worrying too much about that. Yes, the Elder Dargans. Cunt. Stop with your blowy joeys. Stop. I don't like him. And then this is one of the ones where I'm gonna put this Shash. Pure Shash. There was this one time doing the fucking, is it like the 175 MR quest where it's like Black Veil and Kushaladara. I went up to its nest. We was fighting. He fucking blowy joeyed me into like the room where you do the water, and then just put a big tornado there, and I was playing Coop. So he just goes off and fights my fucking compatriot for a while, and just locks me in the room. And you know what? Shash. That's what you get for that. Tio, I think Tio's like, I want to like Tio so bad. I want to like him so bad, but he runs into you. Stop running into me! Stop! Fuck Christ! Still, he's like Devilio. Double Joey. In that he's way better than he used to be. In the old games, Teostra made me want to just hurt people. I just wanted to hurt them. He'd put his clouds on you, and he'd walk into you to keep you in the cloud, and he'd just get you. Me when I fucking get you. Still way better than he used to be. Big fan. Now Vale Hazak, defo like. I think I'll put. So okay, so here's the thing with me and Vol, right? Pretty easy fight. I think most people agree. Pretty easy fight. but like his aesthetic is so friggin' good. Rotten Vale in general, very sexy, and Vol is like mwah, perfect capstone to that. Literally ideal. Let me just make sure I'm still going. Okay, we're still going. Well done. Nothing's broke yet. We've fixed it. It makes me tempted to put him at the top of the current swag tier, but I think he's kind of good where he is. You know, not the best fight, but he's just, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with him. IMHO. And his aesthetic makes me want to put him higher, but I think he's good there. Zeno Yiva. I like Zeno. I like Zeno Yiva. Maybe like high okay tier. It's the feeling of the fight. It's a cool fight. It's not very exciting at all, but I enjoy it. And I think we could put AT Zeno here as well, Zeno. Just as like an example of like, I think even though it's just kind of like fucking that's the, I mean not like up here, you know, that's kind of just how the AT fight goes. It's one of the least like aids, like bwah, 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 bwah. That's top tier Shash right there. Actually, you know what? No, I hate those two more. I'm sorry, I hate them. Pepega Slam kind of funny. Let's put this down here as well. I'm not talking about any of these either because I don't know much about them. Sorry, champ. Sorry to do that to you. But okay. Okay, Lunastra. That's pretty. Is it worse than Ancient Leshen though? Is it worse than Kieran? Yes. Is it worse than Ancient Leshen? Yes. I think Lunastra is like the fucking prime example of a dog. I can't say dog deck again. I already used that one several times. That sucks. It's like the Nova, how it does more damage the farther you get away from it, even though it's like very blatantly like, oh, it's radiating out from her, so fucking run. The only way to deal with it is to fucking dive spam. That's the only way to deal with it. And if you get blowy joeyed, then you just suck. I'm sorry, you just suck. Balls. Turbo Shash. Top tier Shash. Zenogre? Yeah. Yeah. Zenogre. That's a high tier Zenogre right there. Let's put him here. I love him. I love him so much. He's very cute. He's very fun to bully. Quite funny when he falls over and then you hit him with the thorn pods that he gave you. It's like he knows what it is. And you know what? Turbo respect. I respect that. Not much to say about him. He's just a good boy. Stygian on the other hand. Mwah. Pure sexual thrill. What a thrill. That's what the song in the metal one says. When you're on the ladder. So, that too. Very high tier, very epic attacks. Probably one of the hardest monsters that isn't one of the final boys. Very, very scary man. Talking about scary men. Raging Brachydios. Sea is heroes fears. Seething hot jizz. Explosive fun jizz. I've defeated more foes than you've had hot din-dins. Impenetrable skin. The iron will to fucking win. What do you think is gonna happen when you learn that I can Bremper an Elder Dragon, so hang on and listen here. I don't mean to be made to chortle, but you need to understand that I'm fucking a portal. Okay, so Riang. Very, very mixed heart and soul monster Riang is. I personally think he's hecka good. I enjoy him a lot. I think defo he has some janko in there. He's a bit annoying sometimes. but you know, he's got all that character there. Everything, I feel like everything they changed, it was changed in an attempt to bring out what Rayang really is. And he is a fucking angry monkey. He's so mad. He's just so mad all the time. And like, honestly, after so you got World Rayang, and I see why a lot of people don't like him. He's very hard to pin down, and you can never really pin him down fully. It's more just like you have a general awareness of what he can and can't do at any given time. It's kind of like Narga, but he's a lot more fucked up. That's fucked up. I like to think of him as like the difference between Dark Souls and Bloodborne, where you kind of gotta go monkey mode on Rayang if you're gonna pull it through. You can't just be a pussy bitch. You kind of gotta accept that you're gonna get hit. Sometimes you just gotta get that hit, but you'll get that hit too. You'll get that hit in, and then monkey will fall over. He's one of the monsters who consistently, like, I'm fighting him, and he does shit, and I'm like scared of him. I feel like he will hurt me in real life. I'm gonna put him here. Now Furious Rayang. That's like up here. We're gonna put him like there. I think that's good for him. I love him. He slow, you know, his added attacks have very big windows, which I think will help, you know, the people who were struggling with Rayang, you know, get more of a foothold. They're kind of dangerous. They have a lot of area, but they're very understandable as well. The main thing is that his tail's gone, which is kind of fucking annoying, but you know, he brings his head out between his arms a lot, especially with those two added attacks. I think Furious kind of fixes any issues that were with normal Rayang. I love him a lot. Now, okay, slow down. We're getting into wah wah. Eon Gargwa, here he is. Now, you know, Gypsaros ain't here, so I can't talk about him, but aside from Gypsaros, Eon Gargwa, one of the craziest monsters they ever made. What? This MFer be out here like running around, wiggling his head, popping it in the floor. He's such a crazy monster. And I'll have you know, Eon Gargwa is the original bad guy type monster. It's him. He's the original one. And just for that, you know, one of the craziest sons of guns they ever was doing. He's good. I love him. Probably like there. I like him. And Scarred can go right. I think Scarred gets a bit higher just because, you know, you see him go, and you go, oh, I get it now. I get the joke. I'm the joke. That's me. I'm the joke. That's what happens when you see him do it. And it's funny. Savage, I don't want to put him too much higher than normal Devilio, you know. I mean, that's kind of a lot. I'm gonna put him like, I feel like people are gonna get mad at me when I put him above Brachy and Glaive. People are gonna get so angry. They're gonna get so mad. That's so funny that they would do that. That's so funny. Holy shit, that's hilarious. Velkhana. Velkhana? I love Velkhana. I love Velkhana so much. She's very like, she doesn't really go Redonk mode ever. She's not like a fucking crazy monster. She just attacks you. She just keeps going. And if you're at a distance, oh boy. See, here's the problem. AT Velkhana, I'm just gonna drop this right now. AT Velkhana is like my favorite fight in the game. Again, coming from an Insect Glaive user, she's fucking scary, but Insect Glaive is such a fun weapon for her. I love her so much. Big fan of her fight. I think she's not easy to understand, but she's not like Rayang either. She's not hard to understand. You can generally tell what she's gonna do a little before she does it. Like if she starts running around, she's gonna kind of loop back around and then do her little like bite at you. If she does like sometimes if she does that, or if she does her little backstep, she's gonna do the sweeping laser. If she flies up, she's either gonna end it with landing, or if she does like her quick fly over on top of you, she's about to do her little fucking rings of doom. You know, like, she's very comprehensible, but she just doesn't stop. And but she also has that Narga thing where she stays very close to you a lot of the time, and only backs up if she's gonna do something that you would want her farther away for. Or I guess not that you'd want her farther away for, but it's like, you can see her back up and know, okay, it's okay for me to close the distance because she's about to do the laser, or okay, I should just kind of wait because she's just running around and she's about to come back and do the like launch at you. It's very easy to understand what you should and shouldn't do. It's just up to you to do it. Very good. Namele, not my favorite fight in the world. I think it's a very good fight. I'm gonna put it like here. She has a tendency to be one of the more annoying elders for me. But it's not really her fault. It's more that just like her gimmick can be kind of fucking annoying sometimes. Banger track, banger music. Bang her. I'd bang her. I like gamer frogs. You know. Shara time. I think Shara can go like here. I love the fight a lot, but it is very like scripted-y. I don't like doing it over and over, but every once in a while you drop into Shara and it's like, holy shit, this fucking arena, this fucking music, this fucking fight. It's such like a holy shit, like, we don't even know what it is kind of thing, you know? Where it's like, monsters, they could just fuck our shit ever, and you don't know. You kind of get that with other monsters where it's like Nakarkos and GU, where it's just like, how does we even do this? But it's because Nakarkos is very easy, and it's because Shara is stupid and has a dumb face. That's how we win. I'm gonna put both Kolvs kinda, I think like, nah, I think Kolv goes in the swag tier. I think Kolv is definitely a swag, because that last phase is so fucking good. Big fan. I think, you know, it doesn't really matter which. I think both of them kind of go here. Very good fight. Big fan. Her role is annoying, but I think everyone knows that. It's not enough to pull me away from it that much. It's a fun fight. She's big, great Jagras. Greatest Jagras literally just steals moves from Kolv, but then Kolv got that last phase. Mwah. Sexual porn. 18 Ami is basically the same thing. Yeah, it's the same monster, I'm sorry. It is. Have we crashed yet? No? That's awesome. Gold Raytheon. I do not like you, I'm sorry. You're like high tier. No, you're like high tier cunt. I'm sorry, you're like a high tier cunt. I know she's better than she used to be, I know that. I just don't like the way she is. How it's like, this is Gold Raytheon, alright. I run up to you, tail flip. I fly over to you, fireball, tail flip. I land, tail flip. I fucking bite you, tail flip. That's what she does. That's her gimmick, is that she just doesn't fucking stop with the same fucking thing. Stop. Stop. On the other hand, Silver Rathalos is pretty good. I think Silver Rathalos goes up here. He's kind of fun. I like him. I don't know what else to say about that. Safi I think kind of low. I might honestly say high tier. Oh wait, instead of low tier swag. I like him a lot. Last phase once again. He has that Zeno flavor though, where he's kind of like a pushover. He's not that much of a pushover, but he's very like, you just going through the motions. Where at least Kolv's last phase is like fucking scary. Safi never really hits that for me, where he just kind of like exists, and I love him, but he doesn't get my juices pumping, you know? There's no juices going on. We're gonna take a little detour to drop. We're gonna kind of do the same thing here. We're gonna drop the Behemoths and Cunt and Shash. Not like Lesh and cunt and shash, but like behemoth cunt and shash. Defo shashed here on Extremith. Extra moth. Fuck, that's a good one. Ruiner? Ruiner scares me. Ruiner scares me. I love Ruiner. He's very cute. There are some weapons, cause Ruiner he does this thing, right? He has this air, so you'll be able to tell the move I'm talking about when he makes the airplane sense, where he goes, and he just kind of like goes, and he has this one move where he like starts it with just like a really quick like on your head, like hurts you. He just kills you. With some weapons he's kind of fucking annoying, but I feel like that's more on me than on him. I feel like that's the kind of thing I could learn. I just don't fight him often enough. And he does sometimes have the normal Nergy quality where once he gets knocked down he kind of stays there. The fights where he doesn't do that, he's a monster. He will hurt you. He'll put you in the hole. But other than that, you know, he's a good boy. I like him. Black Veil now. Black Veil. A very tough one. I think we can all kind of agree that Black Veil, it's not really a contest as to whether I think the conversation is going to lean more towards he kind of sucks. You know, I could sit here and like try to defend him, but really he is kind of fucking annoying. I do enjoy him. I like him, and that's why I think people don't talk to me anymore. I think that's why I don't talk to people anymore, is because they know I like Black Veil. I'd probably put him like here. And I'm sorry, Jace, if you watch this, I'm fucking sorry that I'm doing this to you. I'm literally killing you. That's so funny though. Hi, Jace. Yeah, I think it's the Vol aesthetic that carries it a long way. But with Lance, he's really fucking fun. Like definitely with Lance, Black Veil's really fun. IMHO. Alatreon. Defo high tier. I think I just enjoy Velkhana more. Not that I think Alatreon's better than Velkhana. As a fight and definitely as a test. But Velk's got that, it's just got that tempo I really enjoy. I really like Alatreon. That's Alatreon. But, you know, Velk just hits it more for me. Stygian. You know, honestly, I might like Velk more than Stygian. I think she's like the perfect middle ground of not too hard, not too easy. She's got the music, she's got the aesthetic. I love her. Blue, you know, same fucking thing. I'll just put those next to each other, same thing. And then Fatalis, my boy, you get to go here. Fatalis, I think, is the perfect final moster. He's perfect. Well, and by that I mean he's not perfect. He does have some Janko. You know, his wing hitboxes arguably are kind of shit. But I think they're there for a good reason. And it does make his charge threatening even to Insect Glaive players, which it's like, it looks stupid, but it doesn't really feel stupid as like a thing that's there. It makes sense why it's there. I think he's not my favorite monster. I like just fighting other monsters more, but as a final monster where it's like, okay, prove to me you don't suck balls. Prove to me you ain't stupid as hell. And I say that like, you know, all you gotta do is not be stupid. He's very fucking hard. He's really hard. My first Vickery, it was like 29 minutes 40 seconds. My first solo one, and I was shaking. I was a shaking man. It was nuts, and I love the feeling of like, it's been a long time since I overcame something like that and was like, holy shit, I did it. And I think he's a great monster for that, and feeling that classic fucking Monster Hunter theme kick in at the end there, it did feel good to have that for myself, instead of it being like a thing for people who had already played the series a lot. It was for me that time. It was me that time. And it felt great. Big fan. Anyway, I should go to bed now. Good morning. Mwah.